Okay, I'm trying something new today. Watch out. You know, I've shared that my box hasn't come yet. It's taking a particularly long time. So I am trying some new and, for me, very different hacks. Okay, I've got, see, I have some fuelings, but they're not the ones I would prefer. So, homestyle chicken flavored and vegetable noodle soup, naturally flavored. Yeah, I'm trying to crunch this all up into a powder. I saw somebody do this on YouTube. They used a coffee grinder. I don't have a coffee grinder. It's a Sunday mid-morning. I hope my neighbors are not gonna start knocking on the wall or something. But we have an apartment agreement in this apartment complex that you'll be quiet till 8 a.m. It's 10:30 a.m. Okay. I hope this is powdery inside. Let me open it and see. This is a good, strong package. You know, it didn't bust open when I was hammering. Okay, let's see. Oh, well, it looks pretty powdery. There's still some noodles, a few pieces of noodles. I'm not going to try hammering it. I don't know, can I fold it over and try hammering it like this? Why not? This is like a whole experiment, right? And I flip it over. Okay. Oh, that's looking much better, right? Okay, now I get a little measuring cup here. Yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, that's pretty powdery, right? Okay. So now I'm not going to add in a big bunch of water. I'm going to add in water kind of little by little because I want to make a batter out of this. Okay, this is a little 1/4 cup or 4 tablespoon or 2 ounce measuring cup. Got it at Walmart. Okay. I just said I wouldn't do this, but I'm sure that I can add, oh boy. Why, you know, I said I'm sure I can do this, honestly. I wonder if I let it sit, if it will get thicker. Oh my gosh. Now, this is a do what I say, not what I do. So don't just dump all the water in there. You know what I think I can do though? I have another packet of it. I'm going to mash it all up and I'll add it to this. I mean, this is an experiment. It's okay. We learn from our mistakes, right? Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I decided maybe I should do this on the carpet, on the floor. Oh, that's much better. My neighbors are not going to freak out over this, right? Yeah, I feel like I can really whack it here because it's not making such terrible noise. Okay. Okay, let's see how this And you know what I'll do is what I make, I'll just, you know, it's like I'll be making double, and I'll just divide it in half. So, okay, let's see what happens here. Oh, this is crunched up much better than the other one. Okay. This was what was supposed to happen before, that I would have something like this, and then I would, you know, add little bits of water to it until it became like a batter. Okay, let me get a little water. Okay. You know, when you're doing something for the first time and just trying it out, you should go slow and, you know, take it easy. Now, I'm a little concerned because those noodles from the first bunch. Okay, so here's something to think about. I don't want to put it in the blender, all right? And I don't have an immersion blender that can chop it up because I think it's going to get, you know, whipped all over the sides of the bowl and onto the little blades in the blender, and I'll end up having like nothing. So this is not battery yet. Need to make it more like a batter. And also what I'm thinking is that the pulverized noodles, those are going to absorb water. So I think this needs more water. Okay, so all together, I think to 2 packages, I will end up adding maybe, I don't know, more than half a cup of water. That's for 2 packages mixed together. And, you know, really, if this should turn out well, and I don't see why it shouldn't, then I'll have something that I can have later. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out my Dash pancake maker. I think my daughter has the waffle maker. And I'm going to use this like pancake batter in it. You know, instead of a waffle, it'll make a pancake. Because the pancake maker doesn't have little, you know, crisscrossy things. It's just flat. And then I can use, you know, when I divide however many I make in half, I can take the leftover ones, and later on as a fueling, I could even put them in my toaster oven and crisp them up. So, okay, well, I'm going to add some more water to this till it gets just a little softer. And also, I'm kind of checking to see, you know, the noodles that did not get well chopped. I think I need for them to absorb, to sit for a little while and absorb some water, because I don't really want a crunchy pancake, at least not crunchy in that way. Okay, this is just a lot of fun. And, you know, some of us let fueling sit in our closets because we don't like them. And it's, you know, for one thing, it's a waste of money. Well, if this doesn't turn out well, so you may say, well, you wasted money. Well, you're wasting money just leaving them in the closet and not using yours, okay? At least I'm trying to do something with mine. A little more water. And I am just gonna let it sit for a little while. I think I'll put a napkin over it, so in case there's any bugs that have flown into the house, you know, because it's spring, and you never know these days when you open the door what might fly on in. So, Mm. It does smell good. Smells very homey and wholesome, that chicken soup smell. Okay. I honestly, okay, we'll see. We'll see. I'll let it sit here, put a napkin over it. All right. We'll come back later. Okay, so I've got my mini dash pancake maker. Haven't used it in a while, so I gave it some good sprays. Used Pam olive oil cooking spray. And I'm gonna let it heat up here. Okay, so it's been like maybe just 5 minutes that I've let this sit, and I've tasted the little noodle pieces are getting soft. Okay, I'm gonna put in like 1/8 of a teaspoon. And you know, when you measure things, this is 1/8 of a teaspoon, all right? Flat on the top. This is not 1/8 of a teaspoon. It doesn't mean a heaping thing, okay? Flat on the top. The reason I'm putting this in, by the way, this is Rumford reduced sodium baking powder. Not baking soda, baking powder. Okay, because I'm hoping maybe it'll make it puff up just a little bit. It won't hurt anyway, and it might help. Okay. Okay, so the little light has changed, so I know that it's time to use it. Alrighty, so I'm gonna take sort of spread it around a little bit and close it. I don't know, I maybe should have put a little more in there, but you know, I'll give this a try. What you need to look for is it'll start steaming. Can you see the steam? And then when the steaming stops, it's done. So when this stops steaming, I'll open it up and show you. I'm gonna lift this up and just peek at it. Always lift it up with a fork or something. Ooh, it's cooking. Because steam comes out. You see? I don't know if you can see the steam coming out, but believe me, it does, and you don't want to burn your fingers. Okay, so it looks like it stopped steaming. So here this is. It's browned like a pancake on the bottom. Oh, I think I could have let it go longer. You know what? Can I do this? Ha-ha. We'll do that. Here's a little piece of it. This is very tasty. You know, the soup is good. It is. But I always tell people I like to chew my calories. So this way I'll have, you know, slightly crunchy pancakes. Ooh. Okay. Are you done yet? Yeah, I know. I have to divide these in half. What I'm going to do is, on the next one, I'll make another thin one like this, and I'll put that one aside. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Mmm. Okay. This is a definite winner. This tastes so good. So I went ahead and flipped this second one because I realized I didn't have enough batter in there for the top to contact that the top of the pancake maker. So that's why it wasn't browning. So I went ahead and flipped it. We still got steam here. So I'm going to let it go a little longer so that bottom can get, well, what was the top and now it's the bottom, so it can get done better. Okay, it's browning. You know what it reminds me of a little bit? Have you ever had like zucchini pancakes? A little bit like that. Reminds me of potato pancakes that I used to have when I was growing up. Latkes, if anybody is familiar with that. Anyhow, oh, you know, if you wanted to take a little tiny bit of yogurt and smear it on this, oh, or some Laughing Cow light cheese, put it between two of these. Oh, that would be really good. Okay, steam is done. Well, maybe still a little bit. That's okay. Okay, so a little brown there. So see how, you know, there's noodles and a little green from the peas and there's orange from the carrots. It's really quite lovely. And then the other side, beautiful golden color. So you can see, you know, you can make it so that it's really crispy or so that it's got a crispy side and a mushy side. Oh, very, very tasty. Okay. So I'll end up having 2 big ones and 2 little ones. That's about right. I get to eat this big one. It's very tasty. And I'm getting to chew my calories. Well, just got back in from walking the dog, and I am opening up some Laughing Cow spicy pepper jack cheese. You know what I'm gonna do? I made these chicken noodle soup pancakes, and I made 2 batches of them. So now I'm gonna take this pepper jack cheese and how spicy is this? Ooh, that's spicy. Ooh. Okay. And I'm just gonna give it a little mash down onto one of these. Cover it over with the other one. I'm gonna warm it up in the microwave. Oh, that is really spicy. I'm just gonna put it in for 10 seconds. And move around. This is neat non-exercise activity thermogenesis. Uses extra calories. Okay. Cheese is warm. Just gonna eat it like this. So you can see the cheese in there. It's very good. especially if you want something spicy and salty. This really hits the spot. So I hope you enjoyed my chicken soup hack, brought to you by Mama Stella's Whiz Bang.